Hi guys, it's Max here with DartsReviews.tv in association with DartsPlanet.tv. We got some ball darts for you today. These are the Caliber Black Edition. Really nice looking sort of dart if you like a torpedo shape by the looks of it. Different grip zones, and that grip at the front looks quite aggressive. So what I think we'll do is we'll go over to the table and we'll have a closer look. So we're over at the table with the Balls Caliber Black Edition darts. Name down the right and on the left. I love the image of this where you've got like the gun handle here that goes into the window and the image of the dart, making it look like an actual gun. We got the 90% tungsten, 22 gram. Over on the back, a little bit of a write up about the dart. Image there showing the different sections, what each section is in the box. We got a 5-star quality product and some information down here as well. Let's get the darts out so we can have a look. Balls like to send their darts in this like molded plastic dart case, which is really, really good. It keeps everything safe in the box, plus it gives you something to carry them around, especially if it's your first set of darts or you're going to be throwing them in your bag or something like that. You've got your flights held up here. You've got your dart barrels held in the point holder and your stems already on there. Let's get one out and have a look. Starting at the front, you've got your standard black coated point. Adds a bit more extra grip going into the board. Then we have this slightly longer sort of like conical nose there. It's got some rings and grooves cut in the middle and some lateral grooves as well. That adds a nice feel, especially if that's like on your lead finger. Go into the first section of the grip, and it's like a zigzag ring. It's really hard to explain. So it's not with a groove cut out of the ring. It's like each ring staggers into itself. Quite grippy feeling. There's 6 of those there at the front, pretty much about a third of the barrel. Quite grippy. I can feel it catching on my finger or thumb. It's not too sharp though, but it's deep enough that your fingers can definitely squeeze in between. And each of the zigzags line up, so it's not staggered either. Then we've got a slight taper here in the midsection before going into this really deep cut groove and ring section. The rings, I'd say, are half the width of the grooves, quite deep, quite pointed cutted as well, so I can catch my thumb on that quite well on my finger, and that's actually on the taper. And then we've got quite a long smooth section here with the etched in Balls logo before going into the nylon stem. Decently balanced, slightly obviously front weighted with this taper, so it's very much like a torpedo or almost bomb shape, but definitely more torpedo. Quite interesting. The measurements on this at its widest part is 7.12 millimeters, and the barrel length is 46. Plenty of grip zone, whether you're a front, rear, or mid gripper. If you are a rear gripper, you're not right at the back. You're sort of like slightly forward on this taper, so it gives you a nice push point, which is really, really good. Obviously, torpedo front weighted, balance point's quite good. Should come down into the board a little bit more, so we'll see that. What we'll do is we'll get a flight on, head on over to the board, and we'll have a throw. So we're over in the dart room with the Balls Caliber Black Edition darts. Looking forward to giving these a go. Got a bit of a push point, as you know, I like a dart with a push point. Not too grippy on the section I'm going to be holding. All the grips pretty much at the front section. I'm going to have a couple of throws so I can get used to them, and then we'll go into our practice routine. So let's see how we get on. Oh, straight in the treble. Oh, nice 140 to start. Bit of front weighted dart. They are coming in at a little bit more of an angle. Oh, pulled that one over and straightened up. Only a 45 that time, but they're all going in at a nice angle. We should be okay to go straight into our 201 practice routine. So yeah, game on. a nice steady ton to start. Left us 101. Oh, just pulled that last one. We've left ourselves just 12. There we go, in 3 darts. A little bit of double trouble, but that's me, not the dart. All in all, the dart feels really, really comfortable to throw. My only gripe is most probably the stems that it comes with because it's medium. I would much prefer a shorter stem, and that'd sort of like level out the dart a little bit. Goes in at a beautiful angle, get a decent penetration as well, and that push point really does do something really, really well for the dart as well. So yeah, let's go have a final sort. Well, started off okay, but then I had a bit of double trouble, unfortunately. That's more me than it is the actual dart. It flew through the air really, really nice. I got a nice, clean, and consistent release. Plenty of power behind it as well. It got decent penetration into the board. Changing up the setup, so like reducing the stem and that, would mostly level out my dart a little bit more and give me more of an equal flight without any wobble or anything, which is something that I did notice when I threw these originally. Weights, the grip, sorry, on this, I'm going to give it a grip rating of 3. Where I was holding, I had the push point and that little ring grip section. You know, it did add a little bit more of a grip element, and it gave me a nice push zone, which I do like a good push point on a dart. The weights that this come in is 22 and 24 gram. I think that's absolutely great. You know, it's dead smack in the middle of what most people are doing. It would be nice to have more of a range in case you do prefer a lighter or a heavier dart, but you can always play about with it. And I must admit, they do feel, they're not heavier, but they feel a little bit heavier because they're obviously a front weighted dart. Price point for this is really, really good. It's £62 and 50 pence. It's a 90% tungsten dart, but extra milling has gone into the front section of this with that like zigzag angled ring grip. Um, Obviously, it takes a bit more time and energy to mill that sort of thing. So I think the price point reflects that, and it's actually quite a good price point. If you've got a set of these, or you're looking to get a set, you've got any questions or comments or anything, head on down into the comment section and let us know. I do try and get back to you. I may not get back straight away, but I will get round and answer your questions as soon as I can. Make sure you head on over to dartsreviews.tv and dartsplanet.tv as well. Whether you like reading up about some of the like match play or competitions or something, or even about the players, there's something for everyone on there. There's even some reviews and maybe even a giveaway or two. Make sure you tick subscribe and hit the notification bell. Lots of stuff coming up in the future. And as always, come back, check us out again soon. Bye.